All right.
Look at that ass.
Damn right, Skippy.
Oh, he actually did get where did he get? Oh, fucking, where did he come from? I didn't see him before.
I have a grudge to pick with you, a bone to pick with you.
A grudge to pick with you.
Yeah, I'm picking a grudge right now.
Grudge.
Righto.
Grudge
Anyway,
the movie.
I'd never seen it.
Neither have I. I mean, but everyone knows that the little girl that comes out of the...
That's The Ring, isn't it?
No. The little girl's like in the house as well, and sometimes she like comes out of the shower and shit like that.
I thought you were going to say out of the TV.
No, that's The Ring.
Anyway, so you were talking about your keyboard just before.
Yep.
And you called one of the symbols the hashtag symbol.
That's what it's called, isn't it?
No, it's not.
What's it called? The pound.
Yes. It's the fucking pound.
You're right.
I fucking hate that people call it the hashtag symbol now. It's not the fucking hashtag.
What do you expect coming from a millennial, mate? A millennial. Hashtag is one of those things that... It's definitely called a pound symbol, and I agree with you. But because the word hashtag has become such a big thing these days, it's now been renamed pretty much the hashtag. It's like... I agree with you. Don't get me wrong. It should be called the pound symbol, and everyone should call it the pound symbol.
Because that's what it fucking is.
I know, you're right. It's like calling a GIF a GIF.
Yeah, it's not right.
No.
It's
because it's one of those things that's been ingrained in me for so long, I call it a hashtag now. Like hashtag
Well, hashtag
blessed
you're wrong.
or hashtag I got a big dick, which is not rude, not true, don't get me wrong.
Not rude.
Not it's rude, but it's not true.
It's not rude at all.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Well, hashtag you're wrong, so...
See, now you're being a dick.
Yes. It's nothing new
No.
there. That was one thing we did in the training. They were talking about Gen Y, which is like the millennials, and us. Like, we are Gen Y.
Well, the millennials span from, I think, 85 to 2000 and something.
But I do not relate to anything that they said in this thing of, like, what Gen Y is.
Well, that's the thing, because you and I are so close to Generation X by about
5 years?
5 years that we still we grew up. Well, I know I did. I grew up with Gen X, like my mother and my father or my stepdad. We're still sort of becoming their own people too. Like they got to that stage where they were still becoming fully fledged adults. Like my mother was a young mother, so
Yep.
she was still very young when I was born.
My mum was also young, but not as young.
Yeah, no, your mum was still like in her early 20s.
Yeah, like 21. I think.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, you'll find that a lot of people that have older parents, come into their own, like Justin Bieber and all that sort of shit. Whereas we had younger parents when they were listening to all the rock and roll and all that sort of stuff. So we fall closer to, even though we're millennials, we still fall closer to the Gen X sort of side of things, like the rock and roll, the music, the clothing, the style, the sarcasm, the
rebelliousness.
the rebellion. Like, I suppose the millennials are also
But they're more
rebellious, but rebellious on stupid side of things, like
And they're more like, you've
voting
hurt my
for
feelings.
was it 14,000, 1400?
5%.
Yeah, 1,400. No, was it actually 5% for
5%
Harambe?
of the vote went to Harambe.
Like that
A
sort of
fucking dead
stupid
gorilla.
shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I think voting's a joke, but at least vote for the candidates that are in there and like vote for who you believe in.
But
Don't
I
vote
tell you
for
what, I want to move to America in 4 years' time. I want to make my vote count. I want to vote for the people's president.
Oh, do you see that?
He's serious about it.
I know he's serious. You know who else is being serious? Fucking Dolph Lundgren. He's put his hand in for it too, I think.
Jesus Christ. It's going to be not... Presidents aren't going to be politicians anymore. They're going to be celebrities.
I won't fucking lie. If The Rock... Well, first of all, you have to go over there and you'll have to become an American citizen. And I think to become an American citizen, you need to be married to someone for X amount of time, or you need to be living in the country with a green card for X amount of time. And to get a green card, you need to be successful and or be married to someone. It's hard to become that sort of thing, whereas in Australia, I think it's a little easier to become a citizen here.
Not by much, but it is easier.
Yeah, it is a lot easier. America are very like, fuck off, this is my country. And Australia's like, fuck off, cunt, this is our country. So very similar in the same sort of aspects.
Everyone's
of that.
like, fuck off, mate.
Yeah, pretty much. Immigration, eh? I mean, if you want to come over and go the Australian way and you're going to be an Australian...
You can go your own way.
And you're going to come here and you're going to work and you're going to be hard working and you're not going to come here and go, oh, you should be like... You got.
Oh.
It was funny, when I first played this, I did the exact same fucking thing.
Were you about to say you're going to get stuck?
Yeah, I did say that, but I burped. It's like if we moved over to like Saudi Arabia, we would be expected to take on their ideals and points of views.
Oh, yeah.
So why should it be any different? Anyway, that's not me saying fuck off, that's my country. I mean, you're welcome to come here as long as you're going to be a hard-working Australian. and you can love your own country too. That's fine.
It's
I'm
our
happy with
culture.
that.
Adapt our way.
Yeah, it sounds pretty racist when you say it like that, though. I suppose it's 2016. I'm triggered, so I could say
triggered.
I pet a dog the wrong way, and someone would be like, "Oh, you shouldn't have pet the dog this way. You got to pet it this way. If you pet it that way, it causes it cancer."
Fucking petting a dog causes cancer. That would be the day.
Honestly, dude,
Anything
that's
possible.
what people get pissed off about. I've watched a video on the internet. I've watched videos on the internet where they've like protected animals from the rain, or like put like a dolphin or a whale back in the ocean after it's been beached, and people go, "You shouldn't have done that. You should have called Coast Guard, so they're gonna done it themselves. That thing might have been sick or dying." I'm like, if I saw a whale or a baby dolphin on the side of, look at that fucking baby dolphin that had all the selfies. That was fucked. I'll talk about that in a second. Have you not heard about that?
No.
All right. So
I'm just going back
a dolphin that's been on the ocean. I'm gonna try and put it back in the fucking water. I don't care what anyone else says. I'm gonna try and put that kind of way.
I want to see someone out there, one of our beautiful audience members, that's artistically minded, draw a picture of Jared carrying a whale into the ocean.
That'd be fucking cool.
Just the way
you know what? I'll one up. Fucking make me look like John Cena, and I'll and then attitude adjustment back in the water.
I just like when you said, if I see a whale, a beached whale, I'd put it back in the ocean. I'm like, fucking, I want to see this.
Well, like a killer whale or a small whale.
Wouldn't a killer whale be a big whale? Isn't that a big whale?
Are they the biggest whales in the world? I think are they the biggest?
I don't know.
Baby ones anyway aren't that big. I mean, they're big,
It's
but
still
they're not
big.
That big.
They're probably still the
Anyway,
size of an elephant.
to the baby dolphin. There was a baby dolphin that was beached on, I can't remember what beach it was.
Was it Beach Des?
Yeah, Beach Desbury. Get some Fush and Chups. No, I'm away. I only eat krill. Mate, you're getting shit on here.
Don't you stomp on my head.
Go
boy.
up there.
I'm going up there. That's where I was going before.
Anyway, there was a beached baby dolphin, and some people picked it up and started taking selfies with it. So then hundreds of other people started flocking around and also taking pictures of it with the baby dolphin, passing it around.
Why?
The baby dolphin eventually died.
Of course it would. It's
From being out of water and drying up, and B, shock. Being handled by so many humans. It's a wild animal. It's just basically humans going, "Oh, this is cool." You got one of those little balls coming up next to you.
Oh, I went to kick him, and I did not kick him.
It was just one of those things where, have you seen the video where it was like a human test thing where a person would walk into a hospital, sit down, everyone was a paid actor, and every time every 5 or 10 minutes it would beep, and they would stand up and sit back down. And it went on for a little while, and then eventually when it would beep, the person that was being tested would stand up with the rest of the people and sit down.
Oh, yeah.
And they started taking all the actors out until she was the last person standing there, and they brought in another person they wanted to do, another person they wanted to test. And it beeped, and she stood up without anyone standing there.
Yep.
And the bloke was like, "What are you doing that for?" And she goes, well, everyone else is doing it, so I thought maybe I was supposed to do it.
Yep.
And I'm like, it's just funny how, quick you can get that sort of thing ingrained in your brain. So the guy started doing it.
Yeah, I've heard of this sort of. It's like a brain manipulation type of.
And it's funny because I don't know how I would react to it. At first, I'd be skeptical because I've seen so many videos like that, and I'm thinking, is this a test? And then maybe, and eventually, I would end up doing it, just because everyone else is doing it. But then again, you never know. I'm a rebel without a clue.
Without a pulse.
A rebel without a clue.
We defended the village.
The village.
Oh. There's a killer robot. Oh, no.
Did you just rip something out of his ass?
That was not me, but that guy ripped something out of he ripped the butt plug out. Rip out the butt plug.
Incoming wind flare. And look, that's the wind flare.
Oh, yeah, so it's sitting in the background.
Then what did you do?
We angered the robot lady.
Angered the fire gods. Everything was fine until the Fire Nation attacked.
Why didn't the Water Nation attack that same place?
Because they're mostly peaceful.
Yeah, but then they could have been like peaceful and attacked the fire.
You're right.
And, the whole place would have been a lot nicer of a world
when
to
you
live
think
in.
about it too, doesn't Earth put out fire as well? It catches on fire, but suffocates it.
Yeah.
The only thing that feeds it is wind, which is what they pretty much eliminated instantly, like the wind.
But not water, but sometimes heart. With our powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Heart was bullshit.
Captain Planet, he's a hero.
Wasn't
Gonna take pollution down to zero.
wasn't Heart only just like the ability to talk to animals?
Yeah.
What a shit power to have.
Fucking what a terrible power. How we doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
That's alright. I'm just making sure you're alright. Jesus Christ, that sounded painful.
You're painful.
Thank you. This girl's either got a lot of freckles or she just needs to fucking clean her face.
I think she needs to clean her face. She's an outsider, so they don't bathe.
Good movie. The Outsiders. With, I believe Tom Cruise was in it.
Don't think I've ever seen it.
It's an old movie about the greases and the socks. Or socias, they were called.
Was Johnny Depp in it?
Yeah.
Was he?
Guys,
Or am I thinking of Crybaby?
I don't know. Fucking look it up. You got the IMDb.
Okay, Google. The movie Outsiders.
About the Outsiders. A teen gang in rural Oklahoma. The Greases are
Oklahoma.
perpetually at odds with the Socials, a rival
Pony
group.
Boy.
Pony Boy, yeah. Stay golden, Pony Boy.
Yeah, okay, yes, I have seen that. It's got Ralph Macchio in it.
Who?
Fucking Karate Kid.
Oh, really?
you need to hide, and then you need to run.
A gang in rural Oklahoma. The Greases are perpetually at odds with the Socials, a rival group. When Greases Pony Boy and Johnny see Tom Howell and Ralph Macchio get into a brawl that ends in the death of a social member. The boys are forced to go into hiding. Soon Pony Boy and Johnny, alongside the intense Dallas, Matt Dillon,
Yep.
and the other Greaser buddies, must contend with the consequences of their violent lives.
Yep. Good movie.
While some Greasers try to achieve redemption, others meet tragic ends. I do remember this movie. It was
watched
actually
it.
really fucking good.
We watched it
Oh,
for
it's
school.
got, what's his name? It's got the guy from Ghost.
Ghosts.
Yeah, the guy from Ghost. You know, the one that's dead. He looks much like
What's Ghosts?
the movie Ghosts. There's the picture.
You
got-
mean Ghost?
Is it just called Ghost? Too?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah. Patrick Swayze.
With the fucking... with Demi Moore in the fucking...
Yeah. Is it Demi Moore?
Yeah, in the fucking... The pot
God, there's a lot of big actors in this.
pottery fucking building.
What's
thing.
his name?
I don't know, you're telling the story.
Charlie Sheen's brother.
Martin Sheen.
That's his dad. His brother, Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
It's got Rob Lowe, Tom
Really,
Cruise.
Rob Lowe?
That looks like Rob Lowe to me.
Rob Lowe. That's awesome.
It's actually got a few big fucking actors in it. I wasn't
Mind you,
aware of
something
that.
tragic is happening on the screen and we're just like, oh, Rob Lowe.
Oh, is it? Got to hand it to him though. Is something tragic happening? Was it? I wasn't paying attention. Can you gather that?
I didn't notice. Who's that?
Someone's at the door. Hopefully, someone gets to that.
Who would be at the door at this hour?
Probably someone bringing something to us. Okay, I think this is where this episode. Well, I'm gonna walk away and grab that, so
Okay.
you can keep talking to yourself.
I'm just going to talk. I think we're going to end it soon anyway. Oh, Jesus. I nearly had a microphone in my eyeball. Oh, that was a nice breeze. Open the door and a nice little breeze comes through. It's fucking hot in this room. We record in this... No fan on. Oh. That's pretty handy. Cut off the diamonds on his hand. It's fucking well decorated. Just kiss the microphone. Ew. It's a golden poop. And the dagger of ages. Oh no, please, Mama, don't hurt me. This is where she goes into a full rage and just starts stabbing those horses.
Kate,
Just fucking running after those horses.
Come on, let's get after him.
we have no idea where those things went.
They went north.
Jim can help.
We can smell them from a mile off. What did you get?
Packages.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Fucking very astute.
Look, you know as well as
I am back.
the hell no.
Do we end the episode yet?
I mean, you know, we can. We're just waiting for this cutscene to play
Oh,
out.
okay.
Talking about.
I have no idea what I got. The 2 packages. I got one letter and 1 shirt, I think.
Help or not?
Trying to think what the shirt would be.
Let's open it.
Yeah, he can.
Live on the microphone.
Oh.
Scrub my nose. Good for scratching your nose, this thing.
I mean, I can do it now since I think the cat hair's all gone from it.
Probably. Did you watch it, did you?
No.
All right, let's fucking pause it. No, can't pause it.
We're in the middle of a cutscene. Gotta love them cutscenes. Did you talk about anything while I was not here?
I talked about the bitch going on a rampage, and I talked about old mate here picking up some locust poo, crystallized locust poo,
Okay.
and I talked about a hand.
Did you cast it? Did you throw it away? Did you put it in your punts?
Yeah.
Just like the guy that was cleaning the pipes in Star Wars put his pen down the pants of that was Luke Skywalker's old hand. Put it down his punts.
Sure.
And then he screamed, "No!" And then fell down and survived a fall that he really should not have survived.
Yeah, no way. Fucking that fall. There's no way you should survive that fall. Oh,
Hello.
things are falling.
Terrific.
Luke.
Aye.
Turn the ship back. I know where Luke is. Have you done something to your eye?
I'm about to talk about that in the next episode. I'm surprised we haven't spoken about this before. Did I not send you the photo?
No.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.